So let's talk about the crazy, the talented, the crazy talented Lisa Marie, or Tara, or Victoria, or Sis, whatever you want to call her. I don't even know where to begin when I talk about her. I can barely think about her or say her name without just laughing hysterically. The girl is crazy. I mean, she makes Tommy Dreamer's top 10, maybe even top 5, maybe even top, I'm not sure, crazy person list. And that let me tell you, that's an accomplishment. She's a trip. I mean, there is not a dull moment with her. And I rode with her a lot. Me, Tori, and Lisa, we traveled together several times, so we definitely have stories, from going to the wrong town to hot dogs at the gas stations to accidentally leaving my hotel room open in a very creepy hotel, to people coming in the locker room and I can't, never mind, I can't even tell that one. She's nuts. One of my favorite stories is, we have those silly Halloween costumes. We always know we're going to end up in some type of costume for Halloween, but it never fails. Like, they never tell us until the week before, so we're normally out buying it on the road. And it was, I don't know, several years ago. I think it was when she was the sumo wrestler. I'm sure everybody remembers that. But I was in Spencer's in a mall, and I saw this costume, and it was just it was a giant male genitalia costume. And it just blew up. It was huge from head to toe, and I just started cracking up, and all I could think about was Lisa. And so I remember sending her a text saying, I dare you to wear this. And so she said, oh my gosh, I'll totally do it. So I bought it and took it to TV, and we had a rehearsal that afternoon. No, it wasn't when she was a sumo wrestler. It was when she came out as Banana. So whatever year she was the Banana. We went through rehearsal earlier that day, and without telling anybody, right before we came out, she put on the male genitalia costume, and I literally about wet myself. I mean, it was the funniest thing I've ever seen. You should have seen the bosses' faces, the boys' faces. I mean, needless to say, the rehearsal we should have even had one because it was pointless after she came out in that. And needless to say, she was also told that she better not come out in that later. So she came out in a banana suit, which was just as great. That's just who she was, though. She lives to make people laugh, and she did a dang good job. I mean, I remember when she retired, and, speaking of retirement, I can't tell you how honored I was to be in the last match with Lisa. And a lot of times people, and I've said it before though, but people always ask me, what did you whisper in her ear at the end? And I can't believe, surprised I didn't get in trouble if apparently everybody saw me whispering in her ear, which is not a good thing. But I remember just saying, thanks sis, I love you so much and I can't thank you enough. That was just truly an honor. She's she's definitely a legend in the wrestling business. And in her own mind, and she'll tell you that. Just totally joking. I say that with love. Where was I? I don't even remember what I was talking about. But I remember when she retired. That's what it was. And we had a production meeting that day, and I just remember getting up and saying, in the business, you're lucky to have, a couple, at best, a couple good, true friends. And for everybody else to like you, that's like unheard of. But that was the case for Lisa. She was friends with everybody. And I'm not just talking about, the superstars or the divas. I'm talking about from crew guys to ring guys to catering to everybody. She knew them by name, and, she was friends with them. And that's just a testimony to her character. That's who she is. And, to this day, I mean, even yesterday, I get a text and I'm cracking up. It's from Lisa, and she just always makes me laugh. She's incredible. You found a gem when you can find somebody like that. She makes the best out of life. She lives life to the fullest. She's always smiling, always being goofy, and she can always lighten up the mood, lighten up a room. And she's, on top of that, obviously she's a great wrestler, but more than that, her personality just, it's evident that it shines through. She is crazy in the best, most awesome way ever.